Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
Compass Box, Crimson Casks.
Ooh, it's crimson, just like my dragon. We're going to test it! Made you look.
Crimson fire breathing style.
Woo!
Yeah, made me look.
Yeah, I know. You were like, what? What? A
That
dragon?
surprised me.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you had other drag. Is that the first time you've worn
I think
that
it's, yeah, well, one other time
You've got-
I think I wore it. Yeah,
yeah.
I wear this on the board
got-
game deal a lot. It's very role player-ish.
one? Not too long ago, we just looked at Compass Box Nectarosity. Actually
Yes.
did pretty good in views.
Yeah, it did.
So, just picked up, though, Crimson Cask. These two came out, I believe, at the same time. Core range. This one, I think, is possibly,
Boss.
not a lot of research done here, is
Right.
replacing
We don't do the
Spaniard.
research.
the Spaniards, which was really good.
And there is like
For
a Spaniard
range.
on it.
Is there?
Yeah, he looks like he's got my kind of stash. I like him. He's a king or something.
Could be. Anyway, we're not looking at Nectarosity. We just had that out there to compare. Go watch that one.
Got it. It's a good one.
Yep.
Shove that over there.
Jason Saxon now has taken the reins
Yes.
from John Glazier.
Glazier.
So I don't know what our ABV is here on this one. I think most Compass boxes are a little bit higher. I'm going to guess 46%. Let's see.
I'm gonna
that's
say-
good pour.
Sorry, it was for
Split
look.
that with you a little bit.
Okay, thank you. It is 46. You nailed
Nice.
it. Hold on, a little on my hand again.
Uh-oh.
Woo! That one I can't get. Huh, okay. Oh, there's a little more. Still nothing. What do you got?
Nice sherry nose. And you can tell by the color on this one. Compass Box, by the way, natural colors. Blends. This is do we
Yep.
have a blended Scotch whiskey or a blended
Oh,
malt
yeah, they
whiskey?
get on you.
Blended malt
Ooh,
Scotch
you don't
whiskey.
want to mess that up.
That's right. So the rule being if it says blended Scotch whiskey,
Right,
it could have grain
right.
and malted
Yeah, if
barley
it's a
in it.
blended malt. That's all
100% malted
Yep, single
barley.
malted barley.
So, but it's sherry influence here. You can tell by the color. It's on the nose, dark
Okay.
dried fruits,
Okay.
charred,
Maybe
kind
that's
of
what
a
I'm getting,
toffee.
charred fruit.
dark bitter chocolates,
Wow, I'm not getting nearly that.
toasted,
I'm not as good with the
caramels.
sherry. We're going in
nice rich nose coming out of the glass.
out of the what?
Out of the glass.
There's no glass hole. Oh, why? Fruity splash at the front.
Fruity, strawberries, dark fruits.
Something savory, and then into what is that?
Caramels, toffees.
Yeah, it's like caramel wood.
A
A
little bit
little
of
dry on the finish.
a little bit of astringency, spicy, cinnamon,
Yeah,
cinnamon,
like a
cooking,
kitchen
spice,
thing.
baking
Yeah.
spices,
Right.
nutmegs, cinnamon, toffee, rich.
The fruit splash first is my favorite. The mid palate. Okay, I think the mid palate is like a graham cracker spice to me. And then back into what we covered. I got to get some water on this, see if it'll help me out. Big old hefty drop. You want some?
I'm just looking for other notes that I haven't called out yet. Hate to be repetitive, but
Yeah, but
just
you
all the
nailed
nice,
them. Yeah.
fruits and toffees and chocolates,
The mid.
spices.
What do you get in the mid palate if you sip on there? I get a fruit explosion up front.
Yeah,
The mid was the hard one for me to get, which where I got a little graham cracker.
mid palate spiciness, a little peppery. The fruit up front, strawberries, raspberries, a little bit more on the sweeter side, like Pedro Jimenez instead of Oloroso.
Okay.
I mean, it might be some Oloroso too, which could be the dryness.
Yeah. It says spicy,
Nuttiness.
sherried, intense. It is a 750. 750. They talk about a forest king emerging from the trees. He fits with my dragon. Yep. Take note of his crown of oak. Okay, let's. Yeah. Tasting notes: chocolate fudge cake. I don't get that. Undercut with clove and cardamom. So I think clove is some of the spice stuff. With notes of plum jam. Okay. Red currant jelly, and rich cherry, toffee and oak. There's what we were getting on the finish. With final notes of raisin, honey, and brown sugar, which I do not get.
Yeah. Spot on, though, really.
Yeah.
There is a QR code. They've had, I think Nectarosity has it as well. You can scan there, and it takes you into the web page. Compass Box, very transparent.
Huge.
In what they can release and what they can, according to SWA rules.
Yep. And they've got, like the cut of a tree so that you can just visually see all
count the
stuff.
rings.
Yeah,
to see how young the whiskey is.
Right. Because they
how
can't
many
even
years young.
say on their website on some things.
How many years young is the
But
whiskey?
you can count.
22 years young.
Most can count. It's tasty.
I know you put a drop on there. I was going to throw another drop.
Okay. I'm seeing it.
It is tasty. It's very nice.
Yep. Throw another one. I'm not thinking it did anything. I feel like a little sweeter, maybe. Sweeter.
Let's scan the QR code.
Oh, yeah. See what you get.
Just see.
We were early fans of Compass Box.
Yep. Yippers.
So, loved it. It really opened my eye up to, we got one eye, my eyes open to the blending. It's like a chef. So it's like a chef bringing different ingredients together to give you a very curated tasting experience.
The pinnacle of our collection, Crimson Casks, delivers on the rich promise of sherry and red wine casks with intense chocolate, plum jam, and red currant character. I agree on that. Blah, blah, blah. Nice pictures. Recipe. Not what I'm looking. Oh, here we go.
Here he's got it. Is there any dragon?
So let's see. Counting, I'm not going to try to count the rings.
Oh.
That looks like it's between 15 and 20. Tianinic Distillery. From a first fill sherry butt, we've got some younger Glen Murray from a red wine barrique. And 27% of it, blah, blah, blah. First fill Oloroso from a distilled near the town of Abelauer. First fill Oloroso sherry. We've got a first fill Glen Murray, Oloroso first fill bourbon barrel Ben Rennes. First fill Oloroso sherry seasoned butt from Glen Murray. Another whiskey from near the town of Abelauer from a first fill Oloroso. Highland, then we have a Highland malt
These are like listed around
custom
the wood
French oak.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they'll even show
actually,
you how much.
Yeah. Well, and where I thought it was almost more Pedro Jimenez, it's more Olorosos. But, I mean, it's a nice mix, though. You've got that red wine barrique, I think, is probably bringing in a little bit more of the sweetness.
Okay.
You've got, there was some ex-bourbon barrel in there, not much. But the Ben Rennes, that could be just sweetening it up enough to get away from all those Oloroso notes.
Got it. Well, we can also call it maybe dragon with a hint of cowboy hat. That would be me.
That would be very unique.
And handlebar. That's it. That's what we're doing. Anything else? What say you, sir?
Good, neat, good with water. Water might be bringing a little bit more of the caramels and toffees now.
Yeah.
A couple drops of water.
I would
a little
agree.
bit of char.
A little sweeter. Sweeter.
But 89. Maybe
88 is where I was
90.
at.
Maybe
88
90.
sticking. It would make sense if you climb 2. So that so for sherry, I thought it was going to be even more in your wheelhouse, but it's not.
No, it's good.
It's knocking.
Yeah. Yep, it's knocking. It's right there on the very good scale, which is 90.
Sherry always, I feel like I'm missing out a little bit. I don't get the same. I can't pick out as many sherry things as you do, or even the red wines. I like them, but
yeah,
Mhm.
60 bucks, we'll call that range. Yeah.
That's
Very
a
nice,
good
very
price
tasty.
for that.
This
Yeah.
is gonna give, if you're a Macallan fan, this is in your wheelhouse. If you're a Glendronach fan, this is in your wheelhouse.
And this is standard release. It's always going to be sitting there.
I believe so.
At 46%, 750 milliliters.
It doesn't indicate limited release,
Right.
or anything like that. So, yeah, as far as I know, this is part of the core range, at least for a while.
Nice.
Nectarosity was pretty reasonable. I think it was $50 range, wasn't it?
Very good.
About
fruit.
$10 here, or $10 more here for this one. Well worth it. Yeah.
Very good.
Buy a couple.
Do it.
Don't go to ScotchTestDummies.com because that site's not up anymore.
We will get
Unfortunately.
some merch up soon. It'll be on eBay. In the meantime, if you want to support us, if you like us, we do need to shout a name later on another show.
Oh, we do have a new Patreon.
Right.
That's right.
But you can go to Patreon and support for as little as $1 a month, or you can go wild and $1 a show, $10, whatever you want to do. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Solange. Dummies.
Ooh, my favorite part right there. Boom. Spartan.